What is going on, guys? It is Joe and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Welcome back to a full day of eating, but a full day of eating like no other. Today we're eating like the man, the myth, the beauty, Jesse James West, a single mom enthusiast. He recently got extremely shredded for a show and he did it in just only 14 days, eating 1,500 calories, doing a lot of cardio and a lot of suffering. So today I thought, why not try and attempt a day of this and see how I feel and just imagine what it's like to do 14 days of this. Talk about what I like and what I don't like about the diet and the overall approach. As you know myself, I've done about 3 shows myself natural, just like Jesse James West is natural. And so we're gonna go through his diet, see what it's all about. As for right now, I am drinking just straight black coffee because this is gonna be the pre-cardio drink because we have 50 minutes of cardio and not just any cardio, fasted cardio. So I'm gonna drink this and I will see you guys on the treadmill. Cheers, mate. Woo! Alrighty, here in my garage, I'm on the treadmill. I'm hitting some fasted cardio right now. We're gonna be doing 50 minutes of fasted cardio. Now, personally, I am not a fan of fasted cardio whatsoever. The most important thing when doing cardio though, especially when trying to lose fat the most efficient way possible, put the sucker to an incline. This is the max incline on this machine, which is a 12. I'm on a 3 speed. This is like a moderate intense cardio. I'm able to have a conversation with you. It's not super intense where I'm gonna be sore from this. I have built up to a 3 speed at a 12 incline, so if you're getting into it, you might put the speed a little bit lower. But put the incline up, you're gonna burn way more calories, almost double the amount at an incline than you would do at flat. So put that incline up. But personally, not a fan of fasted cardio whatsoever. I'm actually getting a little out of breath right now. Woo! It's because it's mainly really hot in the garage. I live in California and there's been a huge heat wave. Absolutely disgusting, so this is gonna suck. I have the fan blowing and everything. Got some water because I'm gonna be dripping by the end of this 50 minutes. But anyways, I am not a fan of fasted cardio whatsoever. I think there's no additional benefit to you doing it fasted versus if you were to do it when you just have energy and are ready to do cardio. But you know, Jesse was listening to his coach, Sir Kyle. He authorized fasted cardio, so that's what Jesse did. He followed the plan. Did it work? Yes. Did he have to do it? I don't think so, but it is what it is. He did it, so we're doing it. We're gonna see what it's all about. I know I'm not gonna like this, but I'm doing it anyways. So I'm gonna crank this out and I will see you guys in 50 minutes. Peace. All right, 50 minutes, done. Stopping it there. Whew, my goodness gracious. All right, 50 minutes of fasted cardio, donezo. Let me tell you, that was rough. Burned nearly almost 600 calories within an hour or so. That according to my Apple Watch, according to the treadmill. Could be more, could be less. I'm not entirely worried about as far as how many calories I'm burning. This whole day is really gonna just be a crash diet. I mean, you do this for 2 weeks, you'll definitely drop some significant pounds. Now, I'll tell you what, the only reason why I'm doing this for a day and not 2 weeks like Jesse is because I personally don't think I could do this for 2 weeks unless I'm even stepping on stage, and that's a hard maybe. The fact that he did this and stepped on stage is impressive. I'll be honest, it's very impressive. I don't think even if I was dieting for a show that I would want to eat 1,500 calories. I have never even dipped below 2,000 calories in preparation for a show, let alone eat 1,500. With 50 minutes of fasted cardio, you're out of your mind. Fasted cardio is knocked out. I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna take you guys through meal number 1. Alrighty, here we are with meal number 1, and what we got here is a crap ton of egg whites. We have basically, I think, 250 calories worth of egg whites. It's basically a miniature carton that has, I think, 30 tablespoons or something like that in there, but basically pour that whole thing in there, as well as 2 whole eggs. We also have 350 grams of watermelon as well on the side. Total calories are 496. So 1,500 calorie diet for the day, pretty simple. I mean, 5 meals at 500 calories a piece, trying to make them as voluminous as possible.
Now, for all your math geniuses out there, I understand what you're thinking. You're thinking, Joe, 5 meals at 500 calories a piece, that does not equal 1,500 calories. And yes, I realize that too. Now, just stay tuned for the rest of the video because at some point, we figure it out and we fix the problem.
Reason why I went with some egg whites and 2 whole eggs. One, I'm trying to get in some fat, so I did the 2 whole eggs, as well as I did as many egg whites as I possibly could in here. where it's still kind of like tolerable and like somewhat enjoyable to eat. I'm not just gonna continuously eat egg whites like all day long. It's a very voluminous meal right here, as well as some watermelon. I know Jeese had some fruit. I'm gonna put a picture up of the diet that he showed in a video. He didn't really go into a whole lot of detail as far as exactly what he was having. I just know that he was hitting 1,500 calories a day, doing a lot of cardio. So I'm gonna try and replicate it as best as we can, just to get an idea, a feel, kind of what he went through. But with that being said, first bite going down. I mean, what can I say? It's just egg whites and eggs. I didn't even put any sauce on it. I don't know if Kyle let him use sauces or not 14 days out from the show. Some coaches are particular as far as what you can and cannot use, but to make it as miserable as possible and get the full effect of what it's like to be 14 days out from a show, I went ahead and just threw salt and pepper on that, and that's pretty much it. As well as watermelon. I know Jeese had some fruit on the diet because you can see it in the pictures. The question is, what fruit did he choose, or which did Kyle allow him to have? I saw some blueberries, I saw some pineapple. But personally, I chose watermelon because water is a very low calorically dense fruit. One of the lowest out there, much lower than blueberries and pineapple, so we went with watermelon here. Now, I don't recommend anyone crash dieting because this is essentially what this is, but if you're gonna be eating lower in calories, the trick is to make you feel as full as possible while doing so. I mean, if you eat higher calorically dense foods, your willpower will eventually run out. So the key is to eat as low calorie dense as possible, get as much volume in as you can to keep you full and satiated to the best of your ability. I mean, when you're crash dieting, it's an uphill battle, so the key is to just try and make that resistance as least as possible. I also have to say, 50 minutes of fasted cardio, I came off that treadmill starving, so this should go down pretty easily. But anyways, I'm gonna eat this meal, enjoy it as best as I can, and I will see you guys in meal number 2.
So we had another 500 calorie meal. Total calories were 491, but we had 5 ounces of salmon, 7 ounces of jasmine white rice, as well as a handful of greens on there. Basically, total calories for the entire day are 987 calories. Overall macros are 99 protein, 87 carb, we have 3 fiber, and then 22 fat for the day so far. So that is meal number 2 of 5 on our way, still chipping away at this 1,500 calories for the entire day. Overall, my energy is pretty good right now, but I will say, because I'm not necessarily like single digit body fat, or so I'm not really like suffering too much right now, which is completely normal. Maybe by the end of the day I'll get a little bit more ravenous, a little bit more hungry, but right now for me to be like somewhat full, especially with how big that breakfast was, in the sense of it being like so voluminous, makes sense as far as why I'm able to stay more full longer. We'll see how that is as the day goes on. Overall though, feeling okay, about 1,000 calories deep.
And right here, when I said the calories out loud, I realized I made a very big mistake.
Oh,
I don't know what was going through my head. I don't know if it's a fasted cardio or what, but for some reason earlier when I was making this video, I thought 500 calories 5 times a day, 5 meals would give me 1,500 calories, and it doesn't. That gives you 2,500 calories. So I would essentially be over by 1,000 calories if I were to do that. It didn't hit me until I actually read out loud the calories in the last meal that I was at 1,000 calories. And I had 2 choices. I can either A, scrap the video entirely, try again tomorrow, or I can persevere, I can do my very best to try and still eat 1,500 calories for the entire day. Because I'll be honest with you, I really don't want to wake up in the morning again and do another session of fasted cardio. And yes, I can use the clips from the morning and then make an entirely different video where I eat a proper like 1,500 calorie diet, or at least 300 calories 5 times a day to make that 1,500 calories, not 500. But I want it to be real. I want to feel the full effect of what this diet has. So we're going to stick with it. The only thing we're going to do differently is rather than eating 5 meals a day, we're going to be eating 4. So our 3rd meal, we're going to break the last 2 meals up into 250 calories a piece, which will put us right around 1,500 calories. And I'll be honest with you, it's going to be very, very difficult to do so because I still have to work out. At this meal right here, I'll have 250 calories left for the entire day. But just kind of go over what this is actually 2 containers of albacore tuna, basically canned tuna. So for the 2 containers, it gives you 260 calories. Our overall calories now for the entire day are 1,247. Our overall macros are 157 grams of protein. We're at 87 carb, and we're at 24 fat. This is an extremely unhealthy diet. I don't recommend anybody crash diet or eat this low in calories. It's absolutely absurd. You're gonna be deprived, you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna be irritated, especially as you get leaner, trying to get closer to a show, which Jesse was probably already sub 10% body fat before he started this diet. He was probably like, 9% or something like that. For him to really do this for 14 days and shred off that much body fat is absolutely just mind-blowing. It takes a lot of willpower to do so. I would rather eat more and diet for a longer period of time slower than to just crash diet and get there like that, because the suffering that this takes is ridiculous. Only 4:13 p.m. It is not looking too good, my friends, but we're gonna persevere. We're gonna get through this. It's only one day. It is what it is, and let's just keep it on, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys probably at the gym next. See you guys then.
All right, we're about like a halfway through the workout, but I'm gonna hit some arms now, some triceps and some biceps.
Hey.
This low calorie diet, I'm definitely feeling it for sure. The workout started off strong and quickly lost energy. So that's kind of what happens with crash dieting. Performance is going down, as well as my muscle mass.
Alrighty, with the last and final meal of the day here, what we have is 7 ounces of 99.1 ground turkey. This right here puts our overall calories at the end of the day to 1474. Overall macros is 202 protein, 87 carb, 3 fiber, and then 28 grams of fat. This right here is Jesse James West prep diet, crash diet, 1500 calories for the entire day. Is this the exact food he had? No, but you get the gist. Not fun, don't recommend it. I'm gonna eat this, go to bed. I'm probably gonna still be hungry after this meal, but it is what it is. 1500 calories done for the day. Don't recommend you copy this diet whatsoever if you wanna get lean. My advice, take it slow and steady to avoid just being in an angry, hungry mood all day long for however long you're cutting for it, and chances are your willpower eventually run out. You'll eventually want to binge. I want to binge right now. It's only day 1. Couldn't imagine him actually doing this for 14 days. Extremely difficult. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and go to bed. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's me, your boy Joe. Peace.